Hi guys, thank you for watching. Welcome back. I'm trying to redo the intro, make it more exciting, but it's a little difficult. Today I have my Boxyluxe unboxing, which is giant. This is the biggest one we've ever gotten. And then also my Ipsy Plus, Glam Bag Plus unboxing. We're gonna start with Ipsy, just because I did check on them and spoiler, something was broken. And I'm not gonna open it because it's just a mess. I already have a replacement on its way because I checked it because it took so long to get to me that I checked it immediately, and yep, that was sure enough one of the problems with it. All right, so my box this month, the first thing that I got in here is from Illamasqua. This is a lipstick in the shade, I don't remember what the shade is, I'm gonna have to look. It's in the shade Cosmic. This is what the packaging looks like. It's not, like, it's just a very plasticky tube. It's indented, so it's like a little bit different that way, but it's nothing like super exciting. This is the shade. It's a really pretty neutral shade, which is kind of nice. That's what it looks like with swatches. So that's the first thing. This, I think it's pretty expensive actually. So that retails for $27, which is just ridiculous. Like, that's a lot for a lipstick. And everything is still covered in powder. Ugh. The next thing in here is from Ciate London. The Ciate London, not latte. This is the Extraordinary Translucent Powder. And I've gotten this before. I have some samples of it. It still is one I have not tried, so I need to work on trying it. This is what it looks like. It's just a very white translucent powder. I know a lot of people have been complaining, because I've been watching unboxings, that it seems like it's not full, but they kind of do that on purpose because you have to have a way for it to be able to be sifted out. If it's so tightly packed, you can't sift it out. It's kind of the same thing with flour. You don't pack your sifter, you put in a little bit at a time to sift the flour. So I don't mind that it is kind of not full. To finish that thought, I was trying to get what I have all over my hands off of my hands. It goes by weight, not by how fully it is packed. And that retails for $22. So I don't know about that one. I don't have any experience with the actual product itself so far, so I'm not sure how good it will be, but I'm not a hater of it, that's for sure. Next up is from Wander Beauty. This is a Frame Your Face micro brow pencil. I just wiped it off because it was covered. And it retails for $21. I'm not gonna open it because I don't do brows and it's not something I would ever like choose. You can opt out of things. You can email Ipsy Care, and so I opted out of eyeliners and mascaras because I just get too many of them. I'm sick of getting them. Unfortunately, it can only be 2 products because I don't use brow products either, or else I would have opted out of brow products too. Next up is something I'm actually really excited about. This is the Murad Environmental Shield Rapid Age Spot and Pigment Lightening Serum. I know a lot of people were sad they didn't get this, or they were all like, I'm not gonna get it because it's just the way that Ipsy is. I was really excited that this was in my box because I do suffer, I gotta wipe this swatch off, guys, sorry. I keep trying to put my hand on my leg and I'm gonna have a big pink spot on my jeans otherwise. So I do have a lot of acne scarring, and this, I've had samples of this before, so I'm actually kind of excited to have gotten a full size. This stuff is super expensive, I know. This retails for $72. This box is $25 a month, so I think it's well worth it. The lipstick, I'm excited to try. If not, like, that's a color that I know a lot of my friends will be excited to get. Translucent powder, that's something easy enough to pass along because I know other people want it. The brow, I am super, like, that I know somebody else will want, and I'm happy to pass that along. That's my least favorite of them. But like, at least the first 2 I will totally try. And then the last one, like the Murad, I'll definitely use. It's really funny, I just realized I grabbed them out in order of the card, and I totally didn't mean to. Anyway, the last thing in here is from Ofra. It is the Madison Miller palette, and I'm going to pass this along to a friend, but what I want to do is I'm going to dump out all of the broken piece and kind of clean it up because there is highlighter everywhere. So I'm not gonna open it because I don't really want a cloud of highlighter dust in everywhere. I'm going to take it and do it over the sink and just wash it all down the drain. So there'll be very sparkly water around me. Anyway, this is what it looks like. I know it's really tiny. You probably have seen it in the other unboxings because it seems like a lot of people got it in their box. And it retails for $35. It's 2 highlighters and a blush, which is really nice. I've been using the other highlighters and blush that I got from my regular Ipsy, and I've been really liking them. So I think overall this was a good box. I'll be happy when I get my Madison Miller palette redone, a fresh one that's not broken. Part of the problem is they send it ground and it took forever, and it took longer than it was supposed to take even. Like they kept delaying it. And then, you know, there's 5 small products in that big box and they rattle around, and that's the only breakable one. So of course that's the one that's going to be shattered. I mean, this glass, even though it's glass, it's still pretty sturdy glass. All right, and I mean the brow pencil could be broken, but I just didn't open it. All right, we're gonna move on to Luxe. Like I said, it's really big. This is what it looks like inside. And the first thing I'm seeing, well, the first thing I'm grabbing out is the little thing that tells you everything that's in here. First thing in here is the Park Avenue Princess. This is a palette from Tarte. And I know that in the very first Luxe that they did a year ago that everybody got this. So I guess those of us who were not subscribed probably got it this time. And it is a chisel palette. The little plasticky thing, it just slid out. So that means it doesn't seal very tightly, I would think. All right. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of Tarte palettes because they have that kind of chocolatey vanilla scent. It has a lot of different contour and highlight shades in it. It is all mattes. There's no, like this one has maybe a glimpse of a shimmer in it, but these don't. I'm not sure I'm going to use this, to tell you the truth. So for now, I'm going to hold off, and I don't really contour or use bronzer. So while this is really cool, and at one point I really wanted this because I just wanted everything that was Tarte, which is just not the smartest thing. I'm thinking about it now. I'm not sure how much I would use it, and that would make a really nice gift. So I think I might use it as a gift. Next up in here, oh, that retails for $45. Next up is this giant thing, and it is a clipless curling iron. And let's see. I don't ever curl my hair. I would love to curl my hair. Like, it is one of the things that I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. I want to curl my hair and do fancy. And then I never do. I got one of those Conair Curl Secrets that you just like stick your hair in and it sucks it up and curls it. My hair is too long for that thing. It gives an error message, and because it's supposed to take in all of your hair and it can't. So I don't think, I probably won't use this. I'll probably pass this along to somebody who I know curls their hair. It looks kind of interesting. It's definitely different, and it's kind of cool. I might hang on to it. I don't know. $65 is the retail on that. I will worry about putting it back in its box in a little bit. All right, the next thing I'm pulling out. Oh, and this is version 7L, in case you were wondering. They do have versions on there. All right, next in here is from IGK. This is the Mistress Hydrating Hair Balm. And what does it say to do? Apply to damp or dry hair, air dry or blowout. It's for dry, coarse, frizzy hairs. I don't really have any of those things, but I still like to do leave-ins at the end of my hair. So, and ones that don't have to be blow dried. That's always awesome. That retails for $29. That's quite a bit. And so, yeah, this is definitely something I will use. If it's something way too heavy for my hair, I'll pass it along, but I do really like leave-ins a lot. Next is from Violet Voss. I love my Violet Voss eyeshadow palettes that I have. I have several of them, actually. This retails for $29 also. And it is an eyeshadow palette. It looks like we have 10 shades. I don't know why that was hard for me to count. We'll swatch them and then I'll clean and then I'll swatch the second row. So that's what they look like. Oh, the green's not quite as dark as I was hoping it would be. It's a little bit more sheer, which is probably actually better because it's more wearable that way. But still, I was hoping that it was a little bit darker. I'll be right back. All right, so the second row, that's what they look like. And it could be that maybe I just am a terrible thumb swatcher, which could totally be it. But they feel a little lackluster. It could be I did put a primer on my hand, but I wouldn't think that that would affect it too much. Anyway, that's what they look like, that second set. That light pink is super light pink. I'll be interested in trying them on my eyes, but this doesn't feel like quite the same, excuse me, quality of eyeshadows that I've been used to from Violet Voss. So that's a little disappointing because I was really excited when I saw that that was one of the options. And I was actually really hoping that that would be the palette I got. I really didn't want the Clay Play palette because I already have that. And I never use it. Like, it's not my palette. All right, next up is from Dr. Brandt. This is the Hydrobiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask. So I think this is one that you just leave on. Yeah, so it's just like an ultra super moisturizer. And it retails for $52. That's crazy. Dr. Brandt stuff is so expensive. I can't talk. It always surprises me how expensive they are. So this is a 1.7 ounce. That's pretty nice. I mean, skincare is something I'm always excited to get. Next is from Hank and Henry. This is the Slick With It, which is a long wear liquid eyeliner in Blickety Black. Like when I picked it up, I heard like a little, so it's one that you shake, I guess. I am going to pass this along because I don't use black eyeliner, but this does retail for $20. So it's kind of nice. Something not exactly the same, but I wish they would do different colors at least. All right, next is from Stila. This is the Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. I love these lipsticks. I have several of them. Ooh, this is a little dark for me though, so I think I'm gonna pass this one along because this isn't a color that I normally would reach for. Today even, like, I really like this lip color, but I feel like it's a little more than I'm used to, and I definitely couldn't wear this to work. So, well, I could, but it wouldn't, like, students are hard enough to get along with if you're not doing crazy makeup. So this retails for $22. I once had a student evaluation, which are always anonymous, but they said I dressed so outrageously it was distracting, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, so I mean, I'm a pretty conservative dresser anyway because I'm trying to look professional and look like I'm older than the students because you're trying to get their respect, and it's a game that you play. Anyway, that was a random segue. Last one in here is the Glow Recipe Pineapple Sea Bright Serum. This is $49. I was so excited to get this because this was the one item that you could choose what you wanted, which was part of the reason why I decided to sign back up for BoxyCharm, because this was something I wanted. And since this is the price of the box just generally, I was like, well, yeah, I'm going to get this so that I can try it. I love the bottle. It looks like a pineapple. That's really cool. It's going to be hard. It's going to be one that I'm going to want to keep, but I don't need to keep it. Anyway, I haven't tried anything from Glow Recipe, so I'm excited to try that. This box, I think, was a fairly good value. There was a lot of stuff, a lot of variety. You got some good skincare, a moisturizing sleeping mask, a serum. You got some good hair care, like you got the curling iron and the leave-in balm. You got a face palette. We got an eyeshadow palette, which I put somewhere. Oh, there it is. The eyeshadow palette. So you got some makeup. You got a couple of smaller makeups. I feel like there's one less than we normally get. I know people were complaining about that, but I feel like we got some higher value things. maybe, maybe not. Let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. If you get either of these subscriptions, let me know what you got. If you got something different than me, what your thoughts were on those. Or if you don't get them, like, why? What would you like to see in a subscription box instead? All right, I will stop babbling now. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.